Okay, let's get this live stream started by booting Fallout 4. There we go. Now, first of all, apologies for being 21 minutes late. It's not as late as it could have been, but it also, well, watch this week's TF2 video. Near the end, you'll start noticing that I'll mention that it's getting late and I need to do a Fallout 4 stream. It just overran something royal. If it wasn't for the fact that Blue Team actually suddenly became good and decided to win, we wouldn't have a problem. I mean, we won the match in the end, but you know, me and Red Team eventually won. Might as well check the creation crap, see what's new, or more precisely free, because I'm not, you know, it's just not worth the credits it is. Speaking of Creation Club, Fallout 76 is a full-price game. Yes, full price, and it has a Creation Club equivalent. Already got it. Okay, so there is I think they're called atoms at the moment. I don't know if that will change, but there's a premium currency called atoms, which can be used to buy cosmetic shit. It's sorry, but it's a full-price game. The Creation Club was added primarily so PS4 could get new assets. That's really why Creation Club exists. And to be honest, Creation Club stuff is basically a way of saying, we made these things, but we don't want to do it for free because we want to make more money. I mean, this is the company that re-released Skyrim like 20 times, so you don't, you know, it's not, you know, they're trying to make, just eke out a bit more. And when you realise that Fallout 76 is also guaranteeing that there will be no new Elder Scrolls or Fallout for at least 3 years, it sort of serves to extend the lifespan of Skyrim even further. I mean, let's face it, Skyrim goes beyond life support, and it also extends Fallout 4's lifespan a bit longer. How did I miss that? But yeah, Fallout 76 continues to get worse. And it also claims that Fallout 76 has, and I'm doing the quotation fingers, 16 times more detail. From what I have, every shot I have seen of Fallout 76 shows that it is pretty much exactly as dense as Fallout 4 in an average spot. And the second reason I can refute that claim as bullshit is go on console, on PS, you know, I use PS4 as an example, Xbox is probably no different, and go to Inner Boston. Your load times will be enormous, and your lag will be noticeable. And Fallout 76 is 16 times more detail. The only way that could possibly work is if you had the server running it compensating a massive amount, which it isn't. More than likely it's, oh god, turn the radios off. But I think it's more Fallout 4 is 1K graphics. Fallout 76 is 4K graphics. That would be a 16 times more detail. Basic, because I think if you optimize the textures right, I think NIFs are, you know, DDS files are pretty good. But that's the only way I can realistically see, because the consoles just couldn't handle it otherwise. Unless the server takes a huge strain, in which case you would need monster internet to take that much strain. So it just strikes me as a complete bullshit claim. And I'm seeing so little about Fallout 76 that looks appealing. I mean, I've seen the poor excuses for quests. They are MMO-style fetch quests, where there's no real dialogue, there's nothing of interest. It's just... How did I miss that? But it's just... I don't see much about Fallout 76 that's appealing. I mean, its world space looks really nice, I do want to explore it, but... It's got... You know, people who've actually managed, you know, on the Xbox beta have said that it's it feels like they've got the world, but they haven't implemented the quests. Like it's half finished. And to be honest, from what I've seen, I can agree, because it is just... Why? Why is it so... Like, why would you not put any... Yes, okay, have no humans. Have assorted ghouls be quest givers. Have robots be quest givers. You know, you don't have to... You can get away with no humans. Just say everyone... The humans are still in hiding. You know, like sealed in the... You know, like, just for some reason the radiation killed them a bit worse. You know, killed them off and turned them into ghouls. And just leave it at that. But then I also see, like, Bethesda putting up pictures of, get this, Brotherhood of Steel. Yes. In Fallout 76, Brotherhood of Steel. Just let that sink in. The Brotherhood's first known trip to the East Coast, which is where West Virginia is. It's not in the middle. Was led by Elder Lions. So, why is there a synth? But Fallout 76 has put Brotherhood pattern stuff in for people to dick around with, and that's the only reason, because there really is no other reason. You know, they keep, like, Bethesda also keeps showing off, like, this is a faction, these are the pre-war survival nuts who actually survive. No, it's like giving people crappy ideas to play their own thing. You know, like, they have the outfit like they want you to play this, but you know that there's no humans in it, so there can't possibly be any factions. Because you just know that they won't do anything with ghouls. You just know that. I mean, I hope I'm wrong, but I get the distinct impression I'm not. You know, so far every bad rumour I've heard about 76 has come true. Like it being multiplayer only. Oh, and here's another thing. The single player will not come for at least a year. A year. Yeah. Disappointing, isn't it? So, not only does Fallout 76 take forever to get a multiplayer, but it also completely guarantees that there'll be new Elder Scrolls or Fallout for at least 3 years. Because it's main development cycle, it's not like a sub-cycle. Wait, what? That must be in the sewers. But, you know, it starts begging the question. It's just, who thought that was a good idea? Oh yeah, and remember, it's full price. So in America, $60, and in the UK and probably Europe, about £50/euros. Yeah. Ugh. We're not going to help Presto. We are just going to go in. We are going to go grab the bobblehead, and then we can go tell him to fuck off. Because no one wants Presto to pesto out in the world. That, and he wouldn't like me anyway, because I sided with the Raiders, and he goes into a logic loop. You Raiders are bad. Raiders are bad. That's Presto in a nutshell. I didn't even have a chance to get that shot off, because X6 had already killed it. But, yeah, nothing like... I mean, the world looks interesting. The new designs look good. I like the look of it. And then, whenever you hear about the systems, you just think, ugh. The perk system just looks like an even more butchered version of Fallout 4's. You know, like everything split up even more so to guarantee more grind, basically turn it more grindy. You know, it just makes you wonder, like, what was going through their head with what's effectively started out as a multiplayer Fallout 4. I mean, to be honest, a multiplayer Fallout 4 would have the longevity of nothing because there is nothing to do. There's only so many times you can go around a tiny world space and kill the same group of raiders 100 times. Or clear out the Cambridge station about 5,000 times. because that seems to come up a lot for Radiant quests. There's only so long that Radiant shit quests can take you on before you get sick of them. Which is quite quickly, to be honest. You get sick of the Radiant shit quests very quickly.
Only opens with a key.
You're really that scared of a raider on the floor.
Need the key.
I killed all the raiders, you useless idiot.
There we go.
And I am...
Excellent.
Man, I don't know who you. That's it. He's gonna walk away.
Yep. Not going to talk to your ass, that's for sure. Why would I ever help Presto the Pesto? Like, seriously? Can anyone think of a good reason to help him? You just gonna walk away? Yeah, here I am. I'm gonna take the power armor too. So yeah, Fallout 76 not looking good.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now, just checking where this possibly could be. So it's not. So it's a sewer. What the? Oh. Why have I got this useless minigun? Quantum tank bot. Fail. More like fail tank bot. Let's bail out of this armor. It's not even worth carrying. You know, it's T45. It's not even like... I'll stay with it. I've got enough fusion cores to last me a lifetime. Oh look, the Brotherhood's arrived. So, we need to find my way into the sewer. Oh, the default spotlight's so wimpy. It's like so shit and wimpy. I need to find my way into the sewers. Which is apparently now in the Museum of Freedom, apparently. There it is. Civic Access, there we go. I think that's where it is. I'm not sure, but I think words I think of often led me badly. Yes, it is down here. See, I don't even think I knew, you know, for a long time I didn't even think this place existed. No, Maya lurks. Reader. Oh no. I can't get up there because power armor sucks so bad. And I can't jump. No, apparently you can't get up there. Okie dokie. So, where would it be? Show the local. Shitty low. Could be that one. Can't be that one. Could be that one. Could be that one. Could be that one. Could be that one. Can't be that one. Can't be Guns and Bullets. Can't be Grognak. Great, issue 3 is the one I don't have in all of them. So of course I don't know which one it is. And of course the local map's a complete pile of shit. I don't even know which quest that is. Okay, so it's one of the remaining ones. Is it? Okay, so it's Taboo Tattoos. Because otherwise I'll never find it in here. I guess Turn Island. Look, it's in a place I've met. See, I would never have found that.
Perfect.
It's awful, but I would never have found it. I mean, I don't think a single one of those Taboo Tattoos is ever good. I think they're all pretty awful, and I believe they're always slapped in the middle of your forehead. So you look like a complete twat. They're kind of awful. We don't need Islanders Almanac or Scav on though. Come on! Move out my way, you fast super mutant. And get out the sewers. No, I don't know how I climb that ladder in power armor either. So, let's... Okay, so that's the Brotherhood. Find out you're special. What? I haven't? Did I avoid Sanctuary like the Plague as well? I'll dump this off somewhere. Because it's not that useful. And it's up in the easy end of the Commonwealth, so you're just burning cores for nothing. Apart from that one Deathclaw that you fight because you get this armor, there really is no reason to actually use this armor ever. Just take the core out of it so a settler doesn't take it and destroy it. Always take your core out. Unless you want to give it to a settler, just take the core out of it. I clearly can't have ever been to Sanctuary. Which is a lie, because I've clearly had it built. So... You know, Sanctuary is very clearly built. Why? What? I haven't picked anything up. I don't know. Now, why didn't I pick up this? It's in my own house. At least that doesn't just balk out like it does in your.
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
Well done, Sheffield. Because he's had one Nuka-Cola. So, wicked shipping. I honestly can't remember what the shack is. Ah, crafting shack. That explains the homemade nature of it. Well, there we go. Ugh. Oh dear. Must be bloatflies. Here's a question. Does a bloatfly explode or does it splat when you kill it? That's a question that needs answering. Is does a bloatfly explode or does it splat? And here's a boing. Wicked shipping isn't. Oh, it's not marked, is it? Derp a derp. Keep forgetting not every magazine is actually marked. Because there's only so many that can appear on the minimap. Gotta find a gap in the fence. Crappy chain link fence. It's a crappy chain link fence. They're not exactly known for being sturdy. I didn't even realise there was a magazine in here. Okay, so it's below me. Okay, where is this thing? Okay, so it's not in this shed, it's in that side shed.
Excellent.
Like, how have I never found... I never find the bloody key because I forget this shack exists. That's why. That's why I never picked that up. Because I keep forgetting this shack exists. That's why. Okay, so... useful local map that isn't only useful outside. So, Fiddler's Green and Blood Clinic. Okie dokie. Ugh. See, it's... How do I get in there from in there? Ugh. Why is it always a radstorm whenever I go near Wicked Shipping? Seriously, every time it's always a radstorm. First day, second day, almost like it's triggered. Like going near it triggers a radstorm. So, to Fort Häagen-Dazs, across a mystery lake. I don't remember this lake. I guess the radstorm makes it look bigger than it is. Swim, swim, swim across the disgusting lake. That song apparently built a shack on. Oh no, not some tidings. Someone actually had the sense to fortify this plate. Yeah, when it comes to fortifications, that's probably not the best wall, but it serves its purpose of keeping enemies out. Don't mean I approve I left the hole like that, but... Oh no, radars! Not radars. They're so non-threatening. I do hope I'm heading in the right direction. Yes, Fiddler's Green first. Boom. Yeah, I thought I'd lose that one. Ugh, can't be asked to bother fighting those raiders. There are only raiders and low-level ones at that. Ugh, my hair is... Sorry. Need to sort my hair. There was a loose strand, and because it's hot, I have a fan on, and it was blowing, and it was annoying. I don't know if anyone else got that feeling where there's one loose strand of, like, one little strand of hair that's just really annoying down the side of your head, flapping. So, Fiddler's Green is just down here because Fallout 4 is tiny and it's really, and sprinting is ridiculously fast. Yeah, I don't think that helps Fallout 4, is you can sprint ridiculously fast, that's clearly a glowing one. But you can sprint ridiculously fast, and the world is the smallest of the lot. It's not exactly a good combination. Okay, technically New Vegas is small, but But the way New Vegas is designed is it feels bigger.
Yes.
How did I miss all these? Like, seriously. How do I miss all of these? To Fort Häagen-Dazs. Oh, there's a cliff in the way. Like the one cliff in Fallout 4. And even then, it's not very hard to climb, is it? That's the thing with Fallout 4 is it's a very small world space. Only a little bit bigger than New Vegas, but it feels a lot smaller than New Vegas because you can straight line it pretty much anywhere. New Vegas did have a big cliff in the way. For all it, you know, for as tiny as it was, it did have a big cliff ifs in the way. Oh, come on.
That's it.
I'd be concerned if it wasn't a mass surgical journal here. You know, somehow. Oh dear. That explains a lot. That explains why the Brotherhood haven't instantly destroyed it. It's a Deathclaw. And because that, like, it's a melee enemy, I have to get up close. Well, that almost burned out a complete fusion core. And let's see. You need replacing. You need replacing, but of course you're both power armor, so I can't. You have been You know what? I'm gonna say fuck it. Get out of my bloody way, kite! Yeah, well, now... Okay, so it did work. They just don't have weapons, which is a sign that it did work. Yeah, it's a pretty good sign that it actually worked. We did mass pack interchange as well? No, I don't need the Gatling laser. So, a little more to that. There. Why didn't I just look for the gunner accessories? Yeah, another checkpoint. Wow, you've actually got the right weapon. As have you.
I heard that Elder Maxon got that skull in his face. One-on-one with a death.
Here we go, weapon.
Tactician and experienced soldier. Unless you like getting shot, never turn.
Bravo. Do I ever... they're assaulting the gunners for me. Delightful. Now, how do I get up here? There. Gunners are kind of easy and hard to assault at the same time. I mean, you always know the way up. Oh, you got a stealth boy. You obnoxious turd. Why do you have to have a stealth boy? Oh, you're colonels. That means you take massive... That means you take a massive amount of a beating. Unusual weapon. Another captain. That's cheating. Come on.
Come on, you stupid bastards. Come on.
That took its time. Yeah, good bases are easy to assault because you know exactly how to get up to them, but they're also hard to assault because of, well, they can pile on top of you here. Mouse needs hammer. What the? Been looting the Enclave? What is he giving like the most useless? He's giving like a really? This guy's got like a full suit of XO1 power armor, and what he has is a really small combat rifle. Never reloading that, it just takes so much longer. Sorry, got to hammer my mouse back into submission. The little pin inside gets bent after a while. And last hit it knocked his head off. Really, like, lowest level gun as possible. And a level 7 turret. I think I nerfed Blitz's range. Oh no, it can't figure out a way to get to him, that's why. Oh, it's because there's like a knee-high wall. That's why it couldn't figure out how to get to him. What am I, a demo man? Swing my sword from a mile away. What am I, a demo man? Ugh, hand cream, my hands are so dry. Okay, now the gunners are dead. I need to find that magazine, the reason I came here. Okay, so getting not warmer. This shack? I mean, it's got a booty crate. Oh, it's the toilet material.
What you reading there?
Whee. So, where now? Go away, local map, you are useless. Westing Estate. How did I not pick that up? I'm sure I've been to Westing Estate and grabbed all the shit. Sometimes I do wonder what I've done on this stream and how I somehow miss like really obvious things. Oh no, glowing Mirelurks. I can see the glow from here. How did I miss this? The kamikazes. You got... Yeah, you saw my hit against this thing. Oh, Mirelurk. You sponge. Because contrary to popular belief, melee does actually have hit detection. You know, it does hit specific body parts. At least in VATs anyway. I'm just checking I've actually got like the sick 9 crap from you.
Yes.
By the looks of it, I have. Keyword being by the looks of it. And insta-kill it. Mirelurks, clearly whoever had that pistol did not do well with it. So it looks like I've been here before, because I've got the bits of the baseball collecting crap. But I haven't got the... That makes no sense. Did I like actually go out of my way to avoid these magazines or something? Like, seriously. Oh, Mirelurk again. Oh, where are they going? They rightfully know to run away, but still. Coast Guard Pier? How did I miss that? I'm honestly wondering, you know, not that I haven't got them, but more how I missed them. Yeah, because it's not in there, it's in here.
Excellent.
Like, how did I miss that? Like, was I actually going out of my way not to pick them up? Because I've been here. I've clearly been here.
Nice.
Because there's, you know, I don't hear super mutants. So I must have been here. And yet, somehow, I'm sure I got any winter tape from here as well. But somehow, I missed the magazine. Not quite sure how, but I did.
Got it.
Yep. Apparently the Nuka-Cola machine decided to not spawn inside the machine. It happens more often than it should. No, I didn't pick up the Eddie Winter holotape. But I've clearly been here because there's no super mutants. There's supposed to be super mutants around here. And I haven't even heard any gunshots or seen any corpses, so I know that I must have been here not recently. Wow. I don't know why that toilet door is locked. It's not even like there's a corpse on it. Well, that was another location cleared, and I need hand cream again because my hands are really dry. Some soap dries them out, no business. So Egret Tours Marina. I actually claim that as a settlement site, really. I've never built on it, so I don't know. But apparently there's a magazine there too. Many magazines everywhere. Now, did I get the one in WRVR? Yes. Wow, I actually got I got one of the magazines. I'm amazed. So, which building is it? Do you think it's in? Is it in this one? Is it in Nibutus? No. It's in this Botus. No. It is in the main build. It's in there, apparently. Oh no. Yeah, it's in here. There it is. Woo. Next one. Oh, a shitty local map. It's only useful outside. Oh, not Vault 895. Please, not Vault 95. Oh. I swear I got that one in the Sentinel site. I swear I got that. Clearly I did not. But I swear I got that one. You know, I swear I got the one in the Sentinel site. And the one in Gunner's Plaza, I swear I got those. Unless there's one in the basement as well. Oh no! Red stags! Okay. Oh! I've never had that fail so miserably because it moved. Oh, doorbell! Let's do a quick check. Drop and run! That noise me. He's sticking a blind behind a radiator so it doesn't move. Well, I'm not even going to fart around going downstairs if they're going to do a drop and run on me. Yeah, the doorbell doesn't even have time to cycle before they've already reached the end of the drive. It's not exactly... yeah, good practice. Oh no! My alerts. Yeah, that, see what I mean by Blitz is broken? It's when you do it to distance. It's when you do it to distance that it becomes really broken. Or it does like 5,000 damage and kills things instantly. Nah. Vault. No, I hate to, but Vault nonetheless. Well, King is kind of useless. I can't say I've ever particularly felt threatened by them. In Mirelurk Queens, yes. Regular Mirelurks. Oh dear. OP missile launcher time. Oh, Mirelurk. Oh, Big Leagues is so broken. It's just an insta-kill. You know, I wonder. I might actually stick like Big Leagues immune. If it does something that makes them immune to Big Leagues, I might stick that on like the likes of like Deathclaws, Milo Queens, because that is cheap. That's like, oh, insta-kill. Really? I haven't done this. I actually haven't done this farm. I've never actually been this farm. Wow. And the weird raider making that crappy statue. Yeah, it's making that weird raider statue. Okay, so apparently you can only open it from certain angles. Oh good, this gives me an excuse to get as far away from this vault as possible. Oh wait, no. I want me to do some shitty Radiant quests.
Well, I'm glad to see you. We can...
Glad to help out.
A pack of feral ghouls is welcome.
Not a problem. Those ghouls are as good.
There's no ghouls around here.
Not to have to keep an eye.
Oh, at least they're actually remotely nearby. Yeah, remotely. You know, they could feasibly go in. You know, feasibly. Only feasibly. I do actually have a settlement set up here. It's not a particularly nice one. It's an old one, but it works. It's semi-functional. Again, it's one of those cells I'm not really happy with, but... well, it's better than nothing. Oh, it's only regular assault drone. Let's see. I want to have the other assault drone to cheat with that with Blitz. Look at that! One shot on both. Oh, that didn't actually VATS him. Sometimes that Blitz just outright. Oh, not a bloody stealth boy. You don't just have to be a turd, don't you? Woo, poisoners. Arguably the most useless legendary ever, because so little actually uses poison-based attacks. I think that was more smashed his head than knocked it off, but okay. And it seems to trigger a lot, this. I thought it was a ghoul for a moment. You cannot do this while in combat. What am I in combat with? I would have killed everything at this vault. Well, let's go in and grab our Bobblehead. And get lost in the process because it's a bloody vault. I hate vaults. Are they outside? Oh, now they've appeared. Apart from X6, who seems to have... I don't know where she is. Oh no, a Tesla Arc. I is so scared. LT Gutsy. Dying one hit. That's sad. Oh goodness, they don't stand a chance. Where is this Bobblehead? Which side is it on? This side. I can VATS that. Oh, I just swing my hammer and it dies from the shockwave. You stealth boy turd. You know, I love how NPCs don't have a problem with shooting stealth boys. Or VATSy, apparently. VATS doesn't seem to struggle when they're not. It just won't lock onto them. And I'm locked in a stupid, like, kill cam. Yay, Defiant. Really useful on some weapons, really useless on anything with a clip size more than one. Ooh, look, Bobblehead. Not the Bobblehead I was expecting for this place, to be honest. I was expecting one more to do with science or drugs or charisma or basically anything except big guns. Yay. Resilient really is kind of useless because, like, you don't really spend all that much time reloading. I'm not going to go clean the vault out. I'm just here for the Bobblehead. Ugh. Bing. Whee! So there's one in the glowing, two in the glowings. See, and I haven't quite decided what my plans are. What is it? Well, judging by how they're dead now, I think it was probably Stingwings. Stingwings have a nasty habit of coming in freeze. Oh look, the glowing sea's horrible rat storm hasn't come and it just looks blasted and dead. I actually think the glowing sea looks better when it's not. Like, hideous rad storm. I think the rad storm's a bit over. Oh, here it comes. I think it's a bit over the top. See, now it's definitely getting more. It's getting the sky's going Fallout 3. We're due for a rad storm. So I think the rad storm effect's just a little too over the top. You know, I think the glowing seed actually looks better without it. Yeah, because this... You know, Fallout 4's green was more obvious than Fallout 3's. Fallout 3's green is quite subtle, and yet everything is green. Fallout 4's is not subtle. I have to drink irradiated water. Really? That's less irradiated than I thought for drinking. Who'd have thunk it? See, the rad storm just always strikes me as a bit too cheesy. it's too over the top, and it's not really a nuclear. It's not really that nice of green. Oh, fuck it. Probably quicker just to jump down the ladder than it will be to go in there. To wait for the elevator.
Let's get through here quickly. I'm not loving all this
You know, I can just jump off. I've got the falling legs.
Nice.
Cute little Star Wars reference. Well, that was quick and easy. Didn't even have to fight the free Sims because apparently this place doesn't respawn. Get out of the bloody way. So, Sentinel sight. Soften the hair. Sentinel sight. Oh, it's just occurred to me to remember. But there will probably be. I think next week I ain't be able to stream reliably. Might be able to get them out, might not. I'm taking a precaution and doing a pre-recorded TF2 video, so no guarantees. More than likely I won't be streaming next week, but you can't guarantee things until you know for sure. The annoyance that makes the dog bark might actually be good and go away. You know, and you could just say, oh, but why don't you just ask that annoyance to not come in? Well, actually paying attention and actually listening to requests is not something my mother does well. You know, she doesn't have any spatial awareness. She just zones out and goes and does it. Which is why I finish when I do. It's, you know, she comes back. I pretty much have to stop because she doesn't have the self-control to hear me talking and stop. Did I just see a rat scorpion dig? I'm not supposed to do that. There again, Noble on a horse isn't supposed to show up in Skyrim, but it does. So, it's a Bethesda game, it never does what you expect it to. A radical scorpion. Insta-kill. I don't remember this place. This Growing Sea actually has more in it than you think. No, fellas. This seems a lot bigger on the inside. This place has gone full on TARDIS. It's so much bigger on the inside. And the buses are still completely and utterly deserted. This place is enormous. Oh wait. Oh shit. Not inside. No, not. That explains why this arena's so arena-like. That explains why it's so arena-like. There's Deathclaw in here. It's the Nestra Commonwealth superior being. Oh, please don't be another Deathclaw. How did it even get in here? It's huge! Oh, speaking of Deathclaw... or Deathclaws, don't know quite what the plural is, but... I'm just needing to see what that is, because something's... Ah! It's a rotten feral that's off the map. That's why I couldn't seem to find it. But, speaking of a Deathclaw, is Fallout 4 New Vegas has redone its Deathclaws. Oh, have you? Oh, go on.
Anything you need.
Anything? Yeah.
Hey, what is it?
Excuse me.
I'd really like to talk to you. Are you ready now?
Yes! I've been ready. I tried to speak to you in the elevator.
Anything you need.
Anything I need, huh? After Tommy stuck me with you. Not only because... Now, so far. Now, I don't mean to say if there's anything I learned.
I'm not quite...
You're comparing me to that.
You don't even come close. I spent 3 years living. I was making...
Yeah. Your life was hell. We get it.
Why are you so...
I really don't want it. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll think of some... I'm not a rich...
Okie dokie. Can we now actually move on? Before we get irradiated into oblivion? You know, great place to have a chat, Kite, in the middle of the glowing sea. I have so much ammo, I don't feel bad doing this at all. Not at all. You know, I should feel bad doing this, that I'm burning ammo for no reason, but... I have so... See, I don't have like 9,999 ammo for this weapon. X6's comments are actually quite an interesting look at how the Institute isn't half as smart as they think they are. You know, because she'll actually mention some very peculiar things like how the Institute don't know how the USS Constitution got where it was. I mean, it's pretty obvious that it rocket jumped up there, but... You know, they don't seem to know because they're kind of stupid. The Institute aren't actually as bright as they say they are. No, I'm sure it's around here somewhere. No, it's in one of these little side rooms, that's all I know.
Leave that junk behind. You're just wasting space.
The elevator is not functioning! I missed again! Okay, so it's in this one over here, or one that's lower down. There it is.
Excellent.
How did I miss that so many times? I know it was here. I knew roughly where it was too, but I never figured out where. I never bothered picking it up. No, you can't close that big blast door. Which is more bank door. And has the bolts on the wrong side. Yeah, it's more to stop. See, Nick's just sarky about it. I mean, when it comes to companions, Nick has probably got some of the best dialogue. He's also like the most developed out of the companions. He was like, you can tell that he was one of the ones they did early. While the likes of Kite is, I get the feeling she was done quite late. Actually, no, she does have a bit. She does more. Well, no, it's not Kite. That's like really late. Strong was just the premise of having the super mutant, so he was just your obligatory idiot companion. Oh yeah, back to the subject I was getting on a while ago. Speaking of Deathclaw, Fallout 4 New Vegas has released shots of theirs, and it does blend pretty well the bigger, beefier Deathclaws of Fallout 4 with the weird, anorexic ones of Fallout 3 New Vegas, complete with their big heads. They're very big heads. I have so many grenades, I'm just going to lob them out. I'm going to get them out like candy. But yeah, so they are, which makes me think that they're going to redo most of the creatures. They said they'll use the Fallout 4 animations, but maybe have something that shows off the more agile nature, because Fallout 4's Deathclaws are kind of huge and bulky. Think of it like the West Coast Deathclaw in the desert is the agile, or sprinter type Deathclaw, while the Fallout 4 Deathclaws evolved to be a bit more beefier. Like walking powerhouse sort of thing, rather than like agile, quick and dirty. Speaking of Deathclaw, is this a Deathclaw? It's on its own, it could very well be a Deathclaw. Oh no, just a pack of stingwings. And a blood bug. Kill it! Kill it! Kill it before it can run away. Proboscis. Okay, so Gunners Plaza, then Quincy, then that place, Shaw, Roxbury, Fallon's, Milton. What? So that's Shaw. That's what. So it must be Roxbury. Yeah. The Gunners Plaza, and you can. Oh look! Even from the fucking glowing sea, you can see the Pridwin! Because Fallout 4's map is very flat and very, very small. And I think it's the flat that's more of the issue. New Vegas proved it can make a small map feel bigger by just putting like the old mountain in the way. Oh yeah, Fallout 4 New Vegas, no invisible walls, thankfully. They confirmed it in a like interview they did, that there will be no invisible stupid walls. Oh, that must be the world boundary. I need to go a bit further north. Yeah, Fallout 4 New Vegas have confirmed that there will be no stupid invisible walls. Wow, and I've never seen one of those before. And I'll be a doggy. I've never seen the albino doggies before. To be honest, you don't see doggies that often, especially down south. And it's, projects, big mob projects like Fallout 4 New Vegas, Skywind, Skyblivion, and Cascadia if it ever get. Cascadia is really hard to gauge because they never release anything, they never show anything off. But, it's projects like. Yes, I did just see that albino one just pop into existence. What the fuck? It turned into a rabbit! What the fuck? But, okay. But it's the big projects like that that'll... they probably will release before the next Fallout / Elder Scrolls. Yeah, the big joke with the Skyrim one, Skyblivion and Skywind is that they will only release... they will release after Elder Scrolls 6, but at this point, I think it'd be harder for them to not release before Elder Scrolls 6. They're actually at a more complete state than Fallout 76 is, in that they actually have quests in them. Not finished quests, but they still have actual quests in them, which is more than Fallout can be said of Fallout 76. I predict that Sky Oblivion will probably be first, then Fallout 4 New Vegas, weirdly, and then mainly because there's actually a lot less to do, and partly because they seem to be working at an alarmingly fast rate. While Skywind still has that Skywind still has a massive amount of stuff to do because there is just a lot of crap in Morrowind to do. Because let's face it, the dialogue in a Fallout game is say 10,000 lines. An Elder Scrolls game is probably close to about 50,000 lines. You know, Elder Scrolls game has a lot more quests, a lot more dialogue, and also a bigger world. Yeah, go figure. Morrowind is the smallest of the Elder Scrolls, and yet it is still bigger than Fallout 4. Yeah, the one fella's bigger than this. Oh, it's only disciples, apparently. Wow, the rem. Is that 2? Wow, that's rare. 2 male disciples. How rare. Hug of the buildings and mini nuke lunatic can't get me. And oh dear, why are you punching me? Are you done up with a mini nuke? No. What? No, they just didn't give you a weapon. Itch. Where is the mini nuke lunatic? I saw the mini nuke. Ow! It's a good job. Could it be you? Are you? Yep, it's you. You're mini nuke lunatic. You're dead now. Oh dear, that's just embarrassing. Oh, my mouse is. And that not threatened to the turret on. Let's try and make. Oh, it's got the stupid pull the head down move. I was wondering what our weapon was for a second. Into Gunner's Plaza. Again. Oh, you're crippled, are you? Well, you're dead now. I blew his arm off. Or did I whack his arm off? Yes. What? There's 2 in here? No, there can't be. It has to be above me. Yeah, there's a reading room above me. That's where it is. The doors all open the wrong way. This will be some shitty storeroom, won't it?
Yes.
Oh no, grenade bouquet! Run! That's more dangerous than anything! Explode his head! I actually exploded his head. The crit hammer hurt so much it actually caused an explosion. Actually, I think it was this guy. I think that went boom, but... Let's...
Nice.
Okay, I didn't pick that up. How did I not pick that up? I've clearly killed Captain Wes, so why isn't that... Oh, God, I hate when the crits fail. You know, I've clearly been in here and killed Captain Wes, so how the fuck did I not get that bobblehead? Like, seriously, how did I miss all of these? See what I mean by Blitz is just overpowered. Just like 6 and shitbag stronger. Oh! I don't need to charge at that turret, I can just teleport! You know, it's kind of silly. Oh dear. Private fail. I could see your gun sticking through the door. I swear I picked that up on stream. Yeah, it sort of looks like a rifle version of the pipe revolver. Actually, no! It's not the pipe revolver. You know Axis's handmade revolver with a blue tape? That's what that is. Except with a sawn-off rifle stock. Because that was the original concept for the pipe revolver. Yeah, before the pipe pistol disease spread. Wow, power fist, that's a rare weapon. Here, gunner. You die now. Come on. You cinematic kill. Oh, do you have to do that stupid stick in the head kill every time? I embedded the gun so hard that it just goes spazzy. Yes, I've clearly been in here and killed Captain Wes and somehow managed to fail to pick up both items. How have I been so bad at picking this shit up? Like, seriously. Okay, so next place is Quincy, which is to the east. Yeah, I actually managed to get east-southwest right for once. Whee! Now, where is that behemoth? I know it's around here somewhere. There it is. Oh, the behemoth hasn't spawned. Normally when you go for that crate, the behemoth spawns. Oh no, not an Annihilator sentry bot. It's about to overheat. Boom! Insta-kill. The stupidity of Blitz. Yeah, Blitz is kind of stupid. It really is. You know, if it was just the teleporting, that would be overpowered enough on its own, but no! Long distance teleporting gives you superpowered strikes. Which makes it even more powerful. And I will just about manage to make Quincy, I think. Before I run out of time. Boing. Boing. Your rail sign, I don't know what it said because I can't be bothered to read rail signs because they're kind of shit. It's on the highway. If that mini-map is main map is accurate, it's on the highway. Get inside a church before Fat Man Lunatic sees you. They don't stand a chance, do they? What the f... Did you just fall from the... You did... How? The blocking is stupid. It's just... You blocked a rocket-powered sledgehammer with what is basically a little hollow metal tube. A security baton. Not exactly a strong weapon. Then again, it's no worse than blocking anything with your fucking arms. You know, you just go, like do the cross with your arms, and that magically stops everything. So, local map says out of range, because the local map has a range of about 5 foot. Wow, a ripper. Do not see those very often. It didn't crit. So, local map says, oh, okay, top level. I just heard my time completely run out. Did I just see that get hit by rats? Oh, I must have bashed its core out. Oh, don't tell me the magazine was in a shack. Okay, so it's the right. So it must be up there. There it is. The communist doomsday device! Oh no! Now let's get away from the sort of gunner-infested lag hole of Quincy. Oh, you're going over a little... Yeah, because I kind of can't save in Quincy, it's kind of too laggy. Whee! Splatter. Oh, what if I didn't have the free-fall legs are a little too ridiculous. I mean, I know I've got like 2 acrobats, but still. What the What? What the fuck can I talk to Carol Peabody from out here? Peabody House is like there. Oh dear. I know I've been out here, but I just need to go away from Quincy. Save up, because that is the end of the stream. So thank you for watching. Subscribe or donate if you want. Donation links in the description as per usual, as is a list of all past live streams. What? That's the exit save. Anyway, thank you for watching. Subscribe or donate if you want. Donation links in the description as per usual, as is a list of all past live streams. Goodbye! 2, 1.